This is Matt Coyne, host of The Cheap Seats. Thank you for listening to the following broadcast here on Public House Media.
Hi, this is Peggy Rojas, host of Viviendo una Vida en Balance here at Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you can come back and check my show, Viviendo una Vida en Balance, where we talk about life hacks to live a life in balance. And the show's in Spanish. A new show comes out every Monday, so don't forget to subscribe on iTunes and share with your friends. Again, thank you for checking out the following broadcast in Public House Media.
Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Good morning. Welcome to Public House Media. Welcome to Choose to Rise. I am so glad that you're here with me today because this whole month, we're going to be talking about confidence and how you can build confidence and how you can be confident and how you can just live your life in a happier and more joyful way. Because your mind is a powerful thing. And when you fill it with positive thoughts, your life starts to change. What's on the inside comes out on the outside. So making sure that you are building your confidence, when you are loving your life as it is, you will have more opportunities to love your life as your days continue to move on. So today we're going to talk about 5 strategies to improve your confidence and ways that you can get to that point, because I know not everyone is there. I've not always been there in my life. So I want to be able to help you, support you, and encourage you on Choose to Rise, because that's what we're here for, helping women rise up out of their current struggles and living their best life. We're here to help support you and encourage you and help you build up that confidence so you can go forward and live your best life, because that's what we're here for. We're only on this earth for a little bit of time before we go see our maker, and why not make the best of it? We don't have to live in a land of blah. We get to choose to live in a land of amazing. So let's do that. All right, some of the amazing things today that I want to talk with you about are 5 strategies to help improve your confidence. Number 1 is identify the challenge unhelpful thinking styles. Identify and challenge unhelpful thinking styles, okay? Low confidence often stems from and is maintained by negative self-talk. The more you berate yourself, the more you repeat critical thoughts of yourself, the more you are thinking down about yourself, the more often you are going to think those thoughts. What you focus on, you create more of. I think you've heard me say that a million times on this podcast, but it's so true. My favorite quote to remember is, I never thought I was a bully until I listened to how I spoke to myself. Right? Think about all the things you say to yourself in a day. You are the one person that you're going to have the longest conversation with, that you're going to spend the most time with. So you might as well be nice to yourself. We say, the meanest things to ourselves all the time. I'm ugly, I'm fat, I look awful in this, I can't believe I did that. Like all these negative things are running through your head. So why do we do that to ourselves? You would never say those things to a friend. You would never say those things to your child. You would never say those things to someone that you care about. So why do we do it to ourselves? So here's a challenge. Spend a week writing down every mean thing that you notice about yourself. All the labels, the criticisms, the jabs. Take some time to really go over them and really acknowledge where they're coming from. Why are you doing these things? Why are you saying these things to yourself? And then write down an argument or challenge against each one. Practice this regularly, and you'll start to notice a difference in how you speak to yourself. I've gotten to the point now where when I hear myself say something in my head that's negative, I try to flip it around and find a positive right away. So if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, ugh, look at that zit, or, oh, I can't believe you let your skin get like this. Like, I can flip it around and say, I have beautiful skin. I am a beautiful woman. Whatever you need to say to get yourself there. And it might feel really, really weird at first, but that's because you're trying to change the mindset of change the tracks in your head and change your mind. So pretty soon, when you start to think about those things in a different way, and you start to feel yourself saying those things more often, that becomes your normal. The weirdness goes away when it becomes your normal. The second thing that you can do, the second strategy for improving your confidence, is 10 minutes of mindfulness a day. Whether that's 10 minutes of this podcast, it's 10 minutes of, quiet yoga time. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's in your devotion. Find at least 10 minutes of mindfulness a day. Mindfulness has been a buzzword for a while, so maybe you've heard it a lot, but research really shows that just how much benefit it can have for improving our mental health. It lowers our stress levels. It produces positive emotions. Confidence is often lowered when people are stressed and unhappy with themselves or their lives. But by taking time out of your day, each day, to connect with your body, to connect with your mind and your surroundings, and develop a sense of gratitude and calm that comes with improving your heart and mind, all of those things lift up into a positivity of your life. All of those things boost up your confidence. It doesn't take much time to develop a mindfulness habit each day either. I often recommend a couple different apps that you can use, like Smiling Mind or Headspace, or there's one called Take 5. There's just great ways for you to have a mindfulness section. Maybe it's a quiet meditation that you read, or you just lay there and listen to, like with those apps. Or you can find everyone can 5 to 10 minutes in their day to press play and listen to something, or just simply be. I know I struggle with this like during the day to do that. So I start my morning, every morning, my alarm clock goes off and I start my day thinking about all the things I'm grateful for. Thank you, God, for waking me up today. Thank you, God, for my warm bed. Thank you, God, for the husband next to me. Thank you, God, for all the things that I rattle off in the morning. And then I get myself up, and then I come in and do my devotion, and I do other things that are practicing mindfulness every single day. So when you can start your day, the first 10 minutes of your day actually are the best time to get started. The first 10 minutes of your morning every day is what sets the tone for the rest of the day. So if you're scrolling and, listening to somebody else's social media, or digesting the news or the headlines of whatever, that's the stuff that's going to set the tone for you. So start your morning with something positive. And so that mindfulness piece might be the perfect time to stick that in right there. The third strategy you can do is create a yes list and a no list. Okay, a yes list and a no list. The yes list is the things that, the yes list are the things that are a must do, a non-negotiable, things that you want to say yes to this week, things that are needing to get done. Self-care should be on that yes list, whether it's exercise or a good book or, good nutrition. The yes things need to be over there. And the no list includes all the non-negotiable items that you want to say no to this week. Maybe it's answering emails past 5 p.m. Maybe it's cleaning your kids' rooms for them. Maybe it's, whatever the TV show that makes you annoyed or whatever. Put the no list here. These are things I'm not going to do. Maybe it's making cookies for the bake sale next week because you don't have time. Whatever it is, create a no list and a yes list, and then focus on the yes list. And if something comes up and you're like, hey, that's on my no list, I can say no to that, and it's okay. When you schedule yourself out and you don't want to overextend yourself, one of the things that is super helpful is having that yes-no list of knowing that I have this much time in the day, and if I continue to say yes to everything that everybody else wants me to do, I'm not going to get my list done. And then that makes me feel bad because I'm not getting the things done that I said that it would do, but yet everyone else is happy. So you are the one that you spend the most time with. You are the one that you're going to have to live with your whole life. Take care of you first, and then you'll have more energy and more things to give to other people. The fourth strategy, and this is one that I use so often, is daily affirmations. I have not always been a big fan of affirmations, but I do believe in them now. I do believe that they are the thing that really helps build that confidence. It's repeating those things over and over and over again. They're not a cure-all. They're not a magical, I say this and it happens. They're not magical words, but they are a practice that you can get starting more positive self-talk into your day. They are a way for you to get into routine and force yourself to say nice things about yourself. Force yourself to start that pattern and create that normalcy of good self-positive talk to yourself. Once you get the hang of them, they can be very powerful and really boost your confidence. When you're starting to get into a point where you are, you feel like this is a trigger area, like getting dressed in the morning or going to eat with friends, or, there's a time in a day, like maybe when your kids get home from school, like chaos estrudes, right? So maybe you find that trigger point in your day, and then that's where you pull out your daily affirmations. You want to improve your self-talk, you need to start talking to yourself in a good way. So you start working on self-esteem journal, or really writing out these daily affirmations on a regular basis. The last tip for you, accepting compliments. Learning how to accept compliments is a simple and very powerful tool for improving your confidence. Low self-esteem usually results in an automatic response to dismiss any compliment that you get by ignoring them, minimizing them, or arguing against them. I love your dress. Oh, this old thing. I love your hair. Oh, thanks. I did it, blah, blah, blah. Like when you don't just say thank you, when you don't just smile and nod, you don't have to say anything in return. When you're minimizing or ignoring or arguing against them, you're telling the universe that you're not worthy of those things. And it's a direct sign of low self-confidence and low self-esteem. If you find yourself responding to a compliment with, oh, this really didn't cost that much, or are you kidding? I look terrible, or don't say that, it's not true, then you really definitely need to practice in on this one. You really need to get to yourself to a point where you can say thank you. You can nod with a smile, and you don't have to force anything beyond that, but really don't try to argue it out of your head either. Be gracious, be thankful, and have gratitude for the person that has complimented you, and accept them. Not only is a kind thing to do to yourself, but it also shows gratitude and kindness to the person that's shared this information with you as well. So those are 5 little tips and strategies that you can use to improve your confidence. If you are working on any of those, I would love for you to drop them below here. Write me a comment in this video, or in the podcast, in any app that you're listening to on, and I would love to connect with you and support you. Choose to rise up at gmail.com is my email address. I'd love to get connected with you there as well and get you connected into our Together We Rise group. I am so proud of the women that are in there. We are pushing play on an amazing workout this week. We're all getting our work on with Sean T in our programs. He is improving our bodies and our minds, and we are so excited for his new program coming out in January. And if you want in on that with us, message me today, because things are flying off the shelves. We would love to have you a part of all of that. And again, thank you so much for joining me here in the live video. I appreciate all of you for showing up. I appreciate all of you for pushing play today. And I hope you go into your weekend, or starting your week, if you're going to listen to this on Monday, feeling empowered and uplifted and full of confidence. It is our goal this month is to improve confidence across all areas of our life, and we're going to be working on it all month long. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for liking, sharing, sending this out, giving ratings and review, and I will see you all here very soon. Bye.